Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field for the first time today. The Lone Star State has a ton of rivalries, but this one outshines all the rest.
Yeah, the three of us have had an opportunity to call this game in the past, and you can just feel the tradition when these two teams take the field, right, David? You got the 12th man, you got Bevo. This is special.
You got one side that thinks they're way better than the other side. The other side thinks they're way better. I'll let you decide which one thinks which, but every year, no love lost.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Right on target this time. He saw man coverage, and the idea, just get it to my receiver as quickly as I can and let him work, David.
See man and see the cushion and see the guy backed up a little bit. Now I know I can get it to him right now and get a positive gain.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Moss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just no way to go for the ball carrier inside and try to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast and met him there and forced the TFL.
Pulls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Aggies headed quickly to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the ground with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go to work for the first time today. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock, old school, 2 of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to be physical, committing guys to the box, not letting these running backs have success today.
They're going to run it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling one or two guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. A little release to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You've got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
On the run, it's Baxter. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Smokey the Cannon was firing the last time these two teams met as Texas pulled out a close one.
You know, when winning teams win a rivalry game like this, they get the bragging rights. That just seems like it's magnified in this state.
And they got him for the sack.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Cook. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got his man quickly. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. They feed him again. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They're going to ride this running back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. Not much working there. It'll it'll be 2nd and 9. The hiatus in this great rivalry has been way too long, but guys, we were there the last time they squared off in 2011, and how great is it to have A&M and Texas back?
It's one of the most special rivalries in all of college football, and unfortunately with conference realignment, it took this game away, but now that they're both back in the SEC, David, we're back on in this great game.
Yeah, and we get to continue the hate, the pettiness. Just, you gotta love it, man. That's what makes rivals so good. In-state rivals going at it. We lose that with conference realignment, and we get it back with this one.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David. Going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown Longhorns! What a grab and go for the score.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least the one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer. Agree.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
From the gun, the running back has it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays.
One of the things I love about these misdirection type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. He got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Texas!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest, walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to move it through the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Did Bevo really get his name after altering the brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Basic connection. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. Finds a tight end down the gut. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown Longhorns! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fight. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
Finding up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the move from inside, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a gap. It's Moss. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, think of all the big-time players who've been a part of this game, and we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional duel between the Longhorns and the Aggies. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Texas offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on second down after the incompletion. Off play action. Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
And making those big plays down the field, Texas. When you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. They will score! Touchdown, Texas! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. You got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They're testing the right side here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Gets it out fast. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try a strike on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Baxter. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. In this area of the field, you want to get heat on the quarterback, but that roughing the passer penalty gives up a 1st and goal. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. On the ground, going for the 1st down with the give to the tight end. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but Overton, they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mix it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Smashes through the tackle. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Now they'll run the draw. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Aggies moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Beckman. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
A I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Muhammad. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. On 4th down, going to the air. They're bringing heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. First down here for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting.
Running toward the tape. The 20. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To throw, it's Ewers. Looking deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got it down to the 32, 1st and 10 coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. He was showing off those wide receiver skills out of the backfield, making that diving grab.
And if you're going to be a running back nowadays, you're going to the wide receiver drills during practice. Like you...
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone, and it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with the score. If they can get it in here we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Back to throw, it's Wegman. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Dumps it to the back. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Buys a little time. He'll let one go down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social.